So over the years, how have you helped yourself to grow your ability to think?
First of all, I don't think it's all about doing. You have to think first. If you
Okay.
think first, you don't want people to be doing a lot of things without thinking. That's dangerous. Yeah?
Yep.
So I also believe everything starts with knowledge and words. You understand, you make meaning of concepts, and you have to think about it and process it before you can apply things and do them. So there is a process, to transformation. You start with your mind, right? And our minds are extremely powerful. And the processing of that is so important. So I'm always learning new things. So I think, and I'm always challenging things. So when I listen to things that people tell me, I constantly criticize, or not criticize what they're saying, but I critique it. I critique, is this true? Is that your opinion? Is that fact? And then I will research to find out if what they're saying is validated by other information. So I'm constantly critically analyzing the barrage of information that we're getting every single day. Fake news. I don't take all the news of what people say as fact. Absolutely not. In fact, I assume it's probably biased. All the things that are happening in politics, in the world, I assume that the truth is somewhere in between the extreme left, the extreme right view, and both are sharing, like they're looking at the elephant from their perspective, but they don't see the full elephant, So I really strive to look to see as many perspectives as I can to see the elephant. And I think none of us can see the full elephant, right? From all perspectives, right? Because some of us are seeing it from the back and we only see the tail. Some of us see from the front and only see the trunk. And both are not wrong, because from their perspective, there's a trunk and a tail. So I think the idea and knowledge and thinking, critical thinking, is just such an important part in perspectives. So I travel around the world so I can understand different perspectives. I've been to North Korea, and I'm criticized for going to North Korea. And they say, why do you go there? I say, because I want to understand how they see the world and their perspective. I want to think critically about, before I make decisions, I want to understand, are you seeing the tail or the trunk? Because I can assert that my view is correct, and I can argue that it's a trunk. If I don't even realize, I have the wisdom to realize that you're standing in the back and you see the tail, then it's foolishness. So that's why I spend a lot of time thinking. I don't give strong points of view to assert that it's the trunk, because that's unwise. So I will try to understand different points of view. I constantly look at views, and I'm challenging my thinking all the time. I'll give one crazy story of what I've done, and I do encourage everyone watching this to do it. I'm American, and the American politics is probably another K-drama series, because it's so dramatic and emotional, up and down. And I spent time on the KKK website. Do you know the KKK?
Yep.
So the KKK is a Ku Klux Klan, and they are a white supremacist group in the U.S. People might wonder, why am I going to the KKK website? Because I want to understand. I want to understand their point of view and their perspectives and why they feel so strongly about what they feel. And I think in society, if we were to stop and pause to think, not just from our head, but also from our hearts, what is it that connects us and what is it that separates us? I think that process of critical thinking is extremely important for humanity and for human flourishing, actually, going back to the main topic. And so I spend time being uncomfortable. It makes me very uncomfortable to read certain articles. It makes me very uncomfortable to watch certain videos, but I force myself to watch them so that I can understand perspective and that I can critique it. What is it about what they said that I agree with? What is it that I don't agree with? Why do I disagree with that? And then I form my own points of view.